I really want to talk a little bit, have some talk about going back to work when you haven't been working, or getting ready to leave work or go to part-time when you've been working full-time. And Marianne, I think your story is really perfect for this, that you were home for 6 months, 6 years, and are going back now.
Yes, it's been a bit challenging. I will tell you that trying to make that transition back into the workforce is not easy, and the story, I'm getting better and better at telling the story. I think the reception I've gotten out in the workplace, a lot of people tell me, the time off won't be any problem. You've had a great career. You've done some amazing things, and we're confident you can do them again. And I've had a lot of other people, executive recruiters, internal HR people say, you're facing an uphill battle. So I'm in the process right now, and I'll let you know how it goes. But Sally's company, again, I don't mean to plug Flexperience shamelessly, but I will, because I had tried going out and trying to get part-time work on my own, and that is a lot more challenging than trying to get full-time work. And so I met Sally, and I could not believe the type of projects she was, calling me about. They're really senior level consulting arrangements, and they're really rewarding, and I'm getting the opportunity to, get back up to speed slowly and get back on that ramp. I did that for about 6 months, and then we kind of hit a financial crisis, and so I pretty much said, you know what, I really think it's the time. We're getting all the signs that we're ready for me to get back on, the full-time track. So thanks to a lot of people who are here, including Dawn from Mommy Tract. They're helping me out, and I'm well on my way to landing my first full-time job in 6 years. So,
I did a story. One of the ways that Sally and I connected originally was that I was doing a story for More magazine about moms, a lot like Marianne, who are going back to work. And More asked me to find women across the country who had college educated, who'd been home for 3 to 10 years with kids and had a really hard time going back. And I'm so pleased to say that I couldn't find a single mom who was not able to go back to full-time work when she wanted to. There are a lot of caveats. There are things that make it easier. Staying in the same field, staying in the same city, staying networked, being super confident. But I think that firms like Flexperience Staffing make a huge difference. And I know the first time that I heard about these, the way I think of it in my mind is really high-end temporary placement agencies. And when somebody on the East Coast had started one, I thought, oh my God, I can quit my job now. Because I knew I could go back then. I knew there was somebody who was going to help me. And that I wasn't going to be out there all along my own, like begging for a secretarial job, which is what I had heard would happen to me if I stopped work for 1 second.
Right.
And it's just not true.
No, it's not true.
Thank God.